Hello and welcome to another sewing tutorial. We're gonna make this classic beautiful pair of high-waisted pleated shorts, and also this pattern can be used for pants. The link is in the description. Choose medium weight fabric with a little elastane. Mine is heavyweight cotton. Also you'll need lightweight knit or woven interfacing, fly zipper, trouser hook or snap bottom, or just a regular bottom. It's your choice, and the pattern of course. After you download the PDF file with pattern, first print the test square to ensure correct scaling. It must be 10 to 10. Print the pattern in actual size. After printing the multi-page pattern, trim two sides of pages, then tape the pages together. The letter indicates the rows and number the columns. Tape the rows and columns together, then cut off the pattern pieces. I decided to sew pants using the shorts pattern, and only thing I have to do is change the length of the shorts to desired length of the pants. Apply fusible interfacing to the wrong sides of the fly facing, fly shelf, and waistband. And also apply interfacing to the pocket opening edge. Place the pocket lining to the front panel. Pin the diagonal edge of the pocket lining to the diagonal edge of the front piece and stitch at 1 cm seam allowance. Remember the back stitch. Press seam flat, then press seam allowance toward the pocket lining. Top stitch 2-3 mm from the seam line. Now fold the pocket lining into the inside and press the pocket edge. Place the pocket back to the front piece, matching up the notches, and sew the pocket edge and finish with serger. Once you sew and finish the pocket edge, press again the seam to flatten it. Fold the darts in half right sides together, matching the marked lines. Pin the folded darts to secure it in place for sewing. After making the stitch, press darts towards center back. The next step is to serge all of the raw edges of our details except the waistline, and then press all these serged seams flat. Also here I'm preparing the hem. I fold the bottom edge up toward the wrong side and press this edge, and leave it just like this for now. Serge the curved edge of the fly facing, then pin it to the right front panel, right sides together. Stitch from top edge to the zipper notch at 1 cm seam allowance. Press seam open, then fold the fly facing toward inside and press the fly facing. Following the notches on the pattern, fold the pleats on the front pants toward the side seams and pin. Place the front and back pieces right sides together, line the side seam, pin and stitch at 1 cm seam allowance. Serge the raw edges together and press towards the back leg. Repeat the same steps with other side of the pants. Fold the left front seam allowance to the wrong side and press. To Take a fly shield, fold it in half right sides together, stitch along the bottom edge of the fly shield, add 1 cm seam allowance, then trim seam allowance and clip the corner to reduce bulk. Turn the shield right sides out, press, and finish the raw edges on the serger. Place zipper on fly shield and stitch as close to zipper tip as possible. Next step is to attach the fly shield with the zipper to the left pant front, aligning the zipper tip with the pressed seam allowance. Now turn one leg to the right side, the second one to the wrong side. Insert the one leg piece inside the other one. Sew the crotch seam starting from the zip notch to the top of the back crotch seam. Take a belt loop piece, fold it in half, right sides together, pin and stitch along the long edge. Trim the excess seam allowance, then turn it to the right sides and iron the strap. Next, edge stitch along the long edges of both sides of the strip and create some decorative top stitching. Cut your long strip of fabric into 5 individual loops. Search the one long edge of the waistband, fold it in half wrong sides and press. Position your belt loops to the waist of the pant, following the notches to keep them in place. And now pin the non-serged edge of your waistband to the pants right sides together, aligning raw edges and matching up notches. Sew at 1 cm seam allowance, then press waistband up. Next, fold the ends of the waistband in half right sides together and pin it. Sew the ends and trim excess fabric. Turn out the corners of the waistband and do the same on the other corner. Pin the waistband on its bottom edge all around, then baste by hand if it's necessary, then stitch in the ditch to secure the waistband. Try to make your stitch invisible on that seam. Now we have to finish sewing the loop, so fold the loop over about 5 mm at the top and pin. Use a regular straight stitch and back stitch back and forth a couple of times to make sure the loop is attached securely. Trim any excess fabric from underneath the loop. Lastly, finish the hem. I use a blind hem hand stitch, but you can replace it for the usual hem by folding edge twice to the wrong side. Press, pin and stitch and you are done. So, give a final press to your garment and you are done.